Hi, this is Charles Capel, and I wanted to talk about one of my favorite go-to games when somebody's not into war games, and I'm trying to get them introduced into the idea of playing something that's a little more historical. But this game is far from historical, but it has a nice historical feel to it, and it's called Battline by GMT Games. The object of this game is around these 9 flags in the center, and you're going to play 9 hands of poker on each individual one against the other player back and forth and try to take those flags. And if you take 3 of those flags next to each other, you win the game. If you take 5 of any flag, that wins the game too. And what that simulates is taking those 3 flags simulates breaking the line, which was really important in ancient times as far as maintaining that line. If you take 5 of the flags, it sort of represents the army's morale. You've taken so many of their flags that they finally break and leave the game. So that's the object of the game, is to take those flags. The game plays only 2 players. It's very poker-like, and it is very easy to play. There are 6 colors in the game on the cards, and 1 through 10 are the numbers. So each player gets 9 cards initially, and the first player goes first, and he'll lay a card in front of any one of these flags that he wants to take. So the object of the game is to try to get the highest sequence in poker. I've got this little player aid here, which is a better description of what's going on. So a straight beats 3 of a kind, beats a flush, beats a straight, beats any kind, totaled together by just the numbers and stuff. So I'm going to play a card and try to take a look at my cards and see what I have the strongest suit of early in the game. So 10s, if I had 3 10s, that would be good. If I had a 10, 9, 8 of the same color, that would be good. If I had all of the same color, that would be good. So I've got a 4, 3, 2 flush, which is a straight flush. So I'm going to place a 4 here. So my opponent will go through his hand. Oh, and then I'll draw a card. Then my opponent will go through his card, and he'll have a 10, 9, 8 here, right? So he will try to beat that, okay? So now it's my turn. And I'll go through my card. I won't know that he has that straight there, so I'm going to keep playing on this, this 4, 3, 2 here. So I'm going to play a 4. And essentially what I'm going to try to do is get this straight and try to beat him. Once I beat him, I take this flag, and that's it. Now, if he hasn't played on there, I don't get the flag yet, but if I can prove that whatever I have on the board totally takes, there's no way that he can beat me, then I can take that flag automatically, which is really kind of cool. As you get later in the game, more of the cards are played, and cards that couldn't help his sequence beat me. You know, if I can prove to him that there's nothing out there that lets him win that, I can take it right away. Okay, so I've played my card. It's my turn, and instead of drawing a card, I can do something called a tactics card. Now, the tactics card kind of changed the game up because these let you do things outside of the normal scope of the game. And for my turn, instead of playing a card down, I can play this card like any troop card and define its color and value when the flag is resolved. So I can lay this down here. Let's say I had this 4, and I played the other 4. I can say this is a yellow 4, and I can give 3 of a kind. Okay? So the other player plays his turns back and forth. And we just keep playing cards. Okay, so he played the 10, 9, 8 there, and so he would win that. And now he might play a 3, and a 3, and a 3, and I would win that one. And that's pretty much back and forth how the game goes. Again, very easy to play, very light, very fun. It's got a little bit of a historical feeling to it, and the tactics card kind of make it interesting in how the game plays out. So it's pretty cheap, and it's easy to understand. I'd highly recommend anybody to give this game a try. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to subscribe and comment below. I usually don't cover anything this light, but I think it's one of those go-to games that's always good to have when you're with people who might not appreciate playing something like Squad Leader or something heavy like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video.